Outcome-based decision-making is one of the most valuable skills that you can use, not only with coaching your clients, but also running your business. So it's really worth the time to watch this video and learn about it. So really, really powerful, because the question, how's that working for you, is a really good way to get someone to reflect on their own progress. Now, this can be used generally rather than just very, very specifically. So one situation I'll use it in is if someone is following a dietary dogma. So let's use the example that someone's plant-based and it's not working for them physiologically. Now, this is nothing to say about the ethics of plant-basing or someone who wants to choose to do plant-based or whatever it is. There's not really that discussion. They are doing this and they are suffering some negative health outcomes, because that does happen. Some people thrive as well. So again, no dogma. And how's that working for you? Oh, it's really good. Oh, okay, cool. How's your energy? Oh, it's actually pretty bad. How's your skin? Oh, it's gone to shit. Looking at all the outcomes that they're getting and asking questions about that, rather than actually telling someone, allow someone to reflect, and then they have the own realization that they are the problem or their decisions are the problem, and then they can modify their decisions from that. So here's the process. We ask reflective questions. Okay, so we start with the key question, how's that working for you? Get the client to talk about, open up about it, and then ask questions based on your knowledge of that client, and then also of what that particular strategy that they're following does. So if someone's following a carnivore diet, because again, we don't discriminate here, if someone's following a carnivore-based diet, what may happen is, how's your skin? How's your energy levels? How are your bowel movements? They could be some really good questions for that one, because we know that carnivore diet is significantly lacking in fiber. Next one is gather data and analyze results. So look at the quantitative and qualitative data. That's why in your check-ins, the more data you can get, generally the better off you are, because then you can base your answers on something that that particular client has or has not done. So very, very important to have data there to support your assertions. The more that you can do that, the better off that you can be. Okay? And the qualitative data, looking at how someone feels, that can become quantitative data if tracked regularly enough. Okay? So very important to do that. Now from here, we adjust the plan based on the outcomes. Really, really simple. Small gradual changes rather than big changes, and then looking at barriers and solving those problems first rather than big changes are going to help people. Now that is going to help then give them the outcomes that they're doing, and from there we evaluate consistency. So I love the Kahuna's app, how we can actually use it to track someone's daily adherence to their habits. It only takes like 30 seconds to do. So if someone's not willing to do that, it makes it very, very hard to coach them correctly. So really important to do that. And if we can see if someone's doing it correctly and they're doing it with enough frequency, we'll know if it's working for them or not. We all know that going to the gym once every 3 weeks is not going to give you any tangible outcomes. So we should apply the exact same strategies and tools to everything else we do. We then want to celebrate successes and small wins. Okay. Praise progress, build on success as much as we can. So if we see something's working for a client, we need to reinforce that this is excellent and we want them to keep doing that. Okay, it's the best way to keep things moving forward. So praise progress, ignore when someone makes a mistake. You can basically do self-compassion at that point and keep on building on that success. And then iterate and refine, because this process changes all the time. With one of the clients I'm dealing with right now, we've literally changed his whole nutrition outlook. We've changed his whole supplement program. We've changed a ton of things. We only addressed exercise today. And he did one of the workouts I recommended last week, and he noticed a significant improvement in how he felt from that particular workout. So we're now going to implement that 3 times a week. That was it for today. That's all we had to do, because he's now starting to get all the outcomes that we want to see from him. And then as we start, then we're going to start seeing him actually thrive. We're doing one thing at a time, not everything at once. It's a far more effective way of doing things. So the question, how that's working for you, is such a good way to expand on this. And you can go a little bit deeper and deeper every single time. Apply this model to your clients, apply it to your business, and you're going to see absolutely phenomenal results.